I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. What's up? What's up? Welcome to Boxing Profiles. I'm the host, Tony Prince. What's happening, guys? What's happening? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. I'm just making sure that everything is all squared away on our on the podcast and stuff like that. So I've been on here now 21 seconds. So I'm just trying to get this thing right here to see. Oh, it shows me live. Shows me live. But I need to make sure that I'm live and things is going good. Let me click it. Oh, here it is right here, Jay. So you can hear it. All right, guys. So I'm live. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is, we got that fight that's coming up between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Hey, I'm hearing a lot of mixed stuff about the two fighters itself. I'm hearing things that, everybody's saying Shakur is a dog, Shakur is this, Shakur is that. But on the other hand, I'm hearing that Teofimo is a dog on the other side. So we're expecting a good fight that's coming up. My only thing is which Shakur is going to show up. I still got some doubts about him. And I hate to say that because, I like the kid, but I got some doubts about him because when he fought De Los Santos, I didn't like the way he fought. He did a lot of running around. He won the world championship with 40 punches. Because there was a lot of running going on in that. You guys can go back and look at the fight and you'll see what I'm talking about. But then when he fought Zepeda, it was a totally different person when he fought Zepeda. He stood in there and he went toe to toe with him a little bit and he stayed in there with him. So the question is, which Shakur is going to show up when he fights Teofimo? Teofimo's got explosive power. He can get you out of there with one punch, especially if you get into a trade-off with him and he catches you. So now Shakur's defense is supposed to be, from what everybody says, this dude's defense is supposed to be crazy mad defense, right? Again, seeing is believing, okay? And I'm just not saying that to be saying it. I'm just saying, look, Floyd Mayweather didn't become great with one punch or with one fight. Floyd became great because he kept doing it over and over and over again. Man, I'm trying to get my hat on right here, right? He kept doing it over and over again, and the next thing you know, he's beating all the champions and everything else, right? So that's what I'm looking for Shakur. Terrence Crawford. We look at Terrence Crawford. Also another guy doing it over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Shakur's been winning, but he's not beating the big name fighters yet. Okay? To establish a legacy in boxing, you gotta beat the big name fighters to establish who you are. Is Shakur the future of 140-pound weight division? I don't know. There's a lot of talent that's there. You got the Russell brothers, you got the Hitchinsons, you got the Teofimos. I could go on and on and on at 140 pounds. You got Devin Haney that's there. There's a lot of great fighters there. You got Tank Davis that could go 135, 140. There's a lot of big names that's there, okay? Keyshawn Davis is there. You got Abdullah Mason that's there. There's a lot. That 135 to 140 is stacked. And we got the one that nobody is talking about. And he is dangerous. This next name that I'm going to mention. And that is Emiliano Vargas. He is dangerous. One punch knockout power. The question is, who's going to rule that division? That's the question, okay? This is why I'm saying which Shakur is going to show up at that particular fight, okay? He's in there with some, guys that are more athletic than he is, okay? All right? Can Shakur keep it up for if 12 rounds straight? You know, Rolly Romero said that Shakur would knock anybody out outside of the ring. He said inside of the ring, he doesn't like to engage. And that's what Rolly said. I mean, Ryan Garcia was saying stuff also about Shakur, was saying that he doesn't really like to engage and stuff like that. I really hope that Shakur has made changes because I want to see a good fight. You know, these are two fighters that's going to go at it. I'm going to tell you right now, okay, I picked Teofimo to win the fight. However, I think the fight is going to be a draw. I'm going to stay with what Abel Sanchez says. The fight's going to turn out to be a draw. The reason why it's going to turn out to be a draw because number one, I think Tio is walking in as the A side, and Teofimo's at home. He's in New York. Shakur is right across the river over in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, but that's still not Shakur's home. New York's not his home. New Jersey's his home. So Shakur's walking into his backyard, and we're gonna see what happens. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I really think it's gonna be a good fight. I picked Teofimo to win the fight based upon Teofimo's experience, based upon what Teofimo has done in boxing. He's accomplished more than Shakur has. That's why I picked Teofimo. However, we don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if they're Hall of Famers. I don't care what they say or what they know. Nobody can predict technically the fight outcome. Nobody. Because all it takes is one punch that could end the fight. Okay? The fighter that makes the most mistakes should win the fight. But I got a funny feeling it's going to be a draw. That's what I got a funny feeling. It's going to be a draw, and it's going to be, you know, one of those things. Then again, I said it one time before. I mean, Turkish Al Sheikh threw that fight in New York, and it was a flop. The only guy that was on there that actually performed was Teofimo on that card, but that card was basically a flop. So just because something sounds like it's great doesn't mean that it's going to be great. It depends on the fighters. If the fighter's really going to engage. That's why I said I'm kind of just like, I just want to know which Shakur is going to show up for the fight. I mean, that's just me. That's just my opinion. You know, I'm gonna watch the fight, definitely. But I'm hoping that it is a barn burner, that you on the edge of your seat. That's what I'm hoping for. But if for some reason it's not, then, you know, I'm prepared for that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to sit back and say that fight was garbage or something like that. I'm hoping to see a great fight, man. I mean, boxing needs great fights right now. We need it. We need all you guys, all you big name fighters to step up and start fighting each other. That's the only way that we're going to keep boxing alive, is all you guys start to step up, because if not, we're going to have this TKOs coming over and start to take over stuff, bro. That's real. That's that Dana White stuff, okay? That's that Dana White stuff that's starting to happen now. So, you know, to make a long story short, I think the fight is going to be a draw. I'm giving the Teofimo the slight edge over Shakur. I don't care about his defense. I don't care about all this stuff and all the accolades and all that kind of stuff that he has at the moment. My main concern is Shakur going to engage Teofimo and actually fight him? That's what I'm hoping. I mean, I seen a great video between Shakur Stevenson and Gary Russell. They was in there sparring, and Shakur was in there. He was trying to bang with Gary. He was trying to bang with him, but you know, I mean, the bell rang, and that was basically it. I mean, you know, Shakur was looking at him, but you know, I mean, hey, that was some good sparring. But is that Shakur gonna show up? That was banging with Gary Russell, because Gary Russell was letting his hands go. He was letting them go. I mean, he was letting them go. So is that Shakur going to show up? That's what I want to see. That's what I think the people want to see. You know, I hear a lot of people saying Shakur can't sell tickets. He don't know, he's boring, he's this and that. And that sucks that we got to say something like that about a fighter. It sucks because the kid, you know, and then when I first seen him, I was like, man, this kid's exciting. Then after that, he kind of died out a little bit. So I looked at him as at one point as this kid's got the best hands in boxing. But now lately, because a couple of his fights that he had, I'm like, okay, okay, was that just a fluke? And then it happened again, and it happened again. Then the De Los Santos issue that happened. I mean, I ain't trying to put the man down. All I'm saying is, I think Shakur's got a lot that he needs to show us. And I really think he wants to do that. I think he really wants to do that. But he's in there with Teofimo Lopez, the man that is, two-time undisputed, I believe? Or some people would say one-time unified, one-time undisputed, whatever. But the bottom line to it is the man, Teofimo, he knows how to win, he knows how to lose. And the man's gonna fight hard, okay? So, and what's scary about Teofimo is he's calm. He's very, very calm before the storm. Very calm. He's not being boisterous. He's not being boastful. He ain't doing none of that stuff. I mean, he's saying stuff. He's getting into Shakur's head. I know he is, because there's some things that he was saying about Shakur, and you can just Shakur's response. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing you got to remember is when you boxing, bro, regardless of what anybody say, these should be doing your talking. You ain't got to say a word. These should be doing your talking. Talk with your fists. That's real. That's real right there. So you got to talk with these, okay? Got to go in there and put hands on somebody, okay? That's what I'm saying. So just want to let you guys know that fight's coming up. I'm looking forward for that. That's in January 31st in New York, okay? I don't know if it's going to be at the Barclays. I heard Madison Square Garden, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a barn burner, that you're on the edge of your seat, that, the whole fight is a barn burner, that we actually see a great fight. I'm really hoping that, I mean, I'm currently right now in the gym. I got, let me see what I got in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16 people in here throwing that leather, okay? And yeah, it's holiday season, but my guys won't quit. They want me to open up the gym on New Year's. New Year's, gents. New Year's. Nah, I ain't doing that, right? But the bottom line to it is that's how much these guys love boxing, okay? That's how much they love boxing. And I got it on, I got the mic on mute so you can't hear nothing that's going on. Usually we got the music going and guys in here making a lot of noise and screaming, grunting, groaning, all that good stuff. Hey, let me get a shout out to DJ Ed. DJ Ed. Peace. Yeah, big shout out to DJ Ed. Big shout out to all you guys that are out there. All right. And guys, I'm going to let you guys know, hey, man, we're trying to do another show that's coming up. And this show, if everything works out, guys, this show, Kings of the Canvas, will be April 11th. April 11th, okay? April 11th, 2026 is what we're looking at right now. And on that particular card, we're going to have some special instructions on that particular card. What I'm looking for at least 1 or 2 bouts that guys that really want to shine, guys that really want to show what type of skills they have, guys that got heart, guys that want to put up or shut up. What I'm looking for in this one particular fight is a belt versus belt fight. If you want to get into this type of match is you have a belt, you bring that belt. Your opponent has a belt. He brings his belt. You put both belts on the line and there'll be a belt for the winner, okay? So whoever wins walks away with 3 belts decorated. So who's got the guts? Who wants to take the challenge? I'm gonna find out who you are. I'm gonna find out. Because guess what? The cream rises to the top. Who's got the guts to do that? You? You? You way in the back. You? A lot of you guys are swallowing right now. You're swallowing, your throat's a little dry, right? Got that lump in your throat right now, right? When I mention that. Because a lot of you guys won't do it. Because why? Because that's your hard-earned work that you gotta put up. Right there. Belt versus belt. And there's a belt for the winner. That's 3 belts. Yeah. Yeah. Are you real? Are you real? Challenge is out, brothers. The challenge is out. Okay? I'm letting you guys know. I'm very serious too. 1 or 2 bouts. I'm going to find out who is real and who's not. Because there's going to be a separation. Boxing's got to have a separation. Okay? It's got to have a separation because the best of the best rises to the top. That's what happens. That's what happens. The best of the best rise to the top. Are you that person? Can you rise to the top of this amateur game? All right. There's a new era in amateur boxing, bro. I'm telling y'all guys that right now. It's going to be a new era in amateur boxing. OK, and I'm not going to reveal all the surprises. It's going to be a new era in amateur boxing, guys. I'm telling you that right now. OK, so amateur boxing is a great way to start. I mean, all these different gyms and stuff like that. We still got gyms still beefing with each other. I don't like this gym. I don't like that. That's all nonsense. That's all nonsense. You guys are out here beefing over nothing. Ain't no money in amateur boxing, guys. Ain't no money in amateur boxing. I don't like this gym. I don't like that gym. Well, really, guys? Come on, man. Right? But it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Everybody should be helping each other because Northern California, we have the worst boxing program in California. Okay? Northern California has the worst boxing program in Northern California when it comes to it. LA is popping. LA is popping. They be having the shows down there Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays all the time. Not just one time, all the time. They've always got something going on. But in Northern California, our shows are not popping like that. Why? Why, guys? Why? Why isn't it? What is the problem? We haven't had a gold medalist that is a man since 1990. Since Andre Ward. We in 2025. We ain't got a gold medalist. We had Clarissa Shields, but she's a woman, which is nothing wrong with that. But she's the only other gold medalist. That's it. What's wrong with our boxing program? Yep, I said it. What's wrong with our boxing program? I'm talking about across the United States. All these other countries are stepping up, winning the gold medal, beating us. Why? When we used to be the dominant force in boxing America. Why, guys? Why? Nobody can answer the question. Nobody can answer. Like I said, Northern California boxing program, our amateur boxing program is not, we ain't up to par at all, guys. We're not up to par. We're not up to par. We're trying to get our boxing program up and running off the ground. But why is our boxing program lacking? What is stopping us from achieving what we want to achieve? You know, one of the things I was told was we don't have enough officials to get to all the matches and all this other stuff. I don't know. But I ain't pointing the finger. I'm just saying just straightforward. Our boxing program is, we need some serious help in Northern California getting our boxing program up off the ground. There's got to be a new era when it comes to amateur boxing. It's got to be. Something's got to change. It can't keep going on like this. I'm calling everybody out. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm calling everybody out. You know, everybody wants to be this guy. Everybody wants to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be, hey man, I got that Floyd thing down. I got this. I got that. I got this. I got that. Right? Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real with this. Okay. Our program in California, we don't have the best program. We don't. It sucks. I mean, I'm being straight up and honest with you. I mean, there's guys that's trying to do shows. They can't even do shows because the calendar dates are all gone. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy up in this area. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. There's also people that want to throw shows. They try to get a show and they can't get the show. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's wrong with our boxing program? Okay? We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm telling you guys right now, we got to do better as coaches. We really got to get our fighters on the ball. And doing what they're supposed to be doing. Get these fighters doing what they're supposed to be doing. Andre Ward said it the best. If your coaches gotta argue with you and all that other stuff and get you to stay in the gym, you in the wrong sport. Because your coach shouldn't have to do that. The coach should be coming to tell you, hey man, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to just go home, man. Go home and relax, man. Okay? Don't you know what I'm saying? You got to pull back a little bit so you don't burn yourself up. But, it is what it is. That's all I can say. It is what it is. Okay. Now I want to talk about, we have a fighter. His name is Sechin Rohilia. And Sechin Rohilia, he's fighting out of the Georgie Duke boxing gym here in Vacaville, California. And Sechin is fighting January 23rd in Long Beach at Thunder Studios on DAZN. Okay, this will be our second appearance on DAZN. It'll be second appearance with me. He's been on DAZN probably about 5 times. The fighter has 3 other times, but I wasn't his coach at the time. Now I'm his coach. So we going back down to DAZN. We going back down to Southern California to go ahead and do this fight. We are going to be fighting a gentleman by the name of Rubakabla. We're going to be fighting that gentleman down at Thunder Studios. And, we just preparing, we just getting ready for the fight. It's going to be a 6-round fight. We're just getting prepared. That's all I can say. We just getting prepared. We're going to be ready. Okay. So, it's going to be fun, for us to go down there and do our thing, like I said, guys, I've been on here for about 23 minutes and 23, 24, 25 seconds right now. So my main thing is I came on here tonight just to let you guys know, hey, Happy New Year to everybody. Looking forward to new things, big things going to be happening out of the Georgie Duke. Like I said, we're looking to throw another amateur card right here. Kings of the Canvas, okay? Kings of the Canvas, guys, okay? Kings of the Canvas is what we're looking to do, okay? Our sponsors right here. We got the Journey Downtown. We got Mako. We got Knock 'em Out Pest Control. We got the Georgie Duke, okay? Those are the sponsors, okay? And if everything work out, I'll reveal who's going to be sanctioning the bout a little bit later on. I'm not going to tell you guys that yet, okay? So the bottom line to it is this. We're looking to build from here. We're looking for the best of the best fighters that are out there, whether you're amateurs. If we ever got into doing a pro-am, we want the best of the best. And, like I said, the cream rises to the top, okay? The cream rises to the top. So we're going to find out who you are, okay? We coming. All right, that's all I can say. So I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it right there, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Hey, next Tuesday, myself and I'm gonna probably Ed will be back talking with more exciting things. Oh, I will say this here. There is going to be a championship fight when it comes to Kings of the Canvas right here, right? It's going to be a championship fight that's going to be going on, and that championship fight is going to involve the Northern California Championship. Last year we had the black belt, okay? We had the black belt last year, and we've already got our new belt for 2026. I'm not going to show you guys that belt yet. There's going to be, we're going to have to do a unveiling of the belt. We're not going to do that just yet. 2025 belt. Every year we're going to get a new belt for the Northern California Championship. Okay. So, I don't care what other gyms do and all that kind of stuff, but over here at Boxing Profiles, yeah, we want to know who the best of the best is, and whoever has that belt, you guys could challenge them and say, hey man, I want to fight for that Northern California belt. But you guys, I want you guys to have at least 10 fights or more when you guys are fighting for that Northern California Championship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it just makes sense. It just makes sense, guys. It just makes sense. In that open division, okay, we want to find out who the best fighter is in Northern California. Who is the prospect? Who are the prospects that are here? Because there's so many fighters that are here, right? But who's the prospect? Who's the number one guy? That's the question. That's what I want to know. The baddest of the bad is what I want to know. All right, guys, so I'm going to get off of here. I've been on here about 26 minutes. We're going on 27 minutes. All right, guys, so remember something. Keep punching. Do not get punch drunk. As you guys can see my sponsors and everybody right here behind me. Yeah, we got sponsorship. That's right. And there's be a couple other sponsors that's going to be coming too. So there's things have been popping for us, and we want to go ahead and keep things popping over here at the Georgie Duke, and to my staff and my coaching team that we have here. We got a great coaching team and great staff that's over here. And we plan on doing some great things in 2026. So you guys, be look out for Boxing Profiles TV. And remember something, keep punching, don't get punch drunk. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm telling you, subscribe to the channel, okay? Because we will be streaming the event, okay, on April 11th. Kings of the Canvas will be streamed only on Boxing Profiles TV. Only on Boxing Profiles TV. Okay, it will be a pay-per-view pay-per-view cost for it. It's going to be very, very affordable. And all the proceeds is going to go to the fighters, so we can raise funds to get our fighters to travel to go to different national events and things like that. So that's what we're planning on doing. But all right, guys, you guys have a great day, and keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. Peace. Yeah, down 7. What is it? Oh,